Hello! Today there will be no serious topics, but only relaxing funny moments with animals videos. Unusual cases when chubby naughty ones indulge and just behave awkwardly. You will see the most harmful parrot in the world, which will bring everyone. Find out why a llama can spit in your face and also see a new stunning actress, a flying squirrel who pretends to be dead very well. But before we start, subscribe to the channel and like the video so we can see that you loved it. Ready to be smitten? Then we start. In this place, I would not fall asleep now because the revenge of this cute dog will not wait long. The guy decided to shoot his sleeping friend and noticed that his tongue protruded a little from the jaws. So, without hesitation, he pulled it out to the maximum. Now the dog looks a lot like some Disney character. This unusual fish noticed two divers who were exploring the seabed and tried to make friends with them. After a while, one of the men found a shell at the bottom in which there was some living creature and decided to feed the fish. Just the video begins with the fact that the marine dweller watches how a man breaks a shell with a hammer in order to get a delicacy out of it. She is so unbearable that she almost climbs under the hammer, and the man pushes her away with his hand. But after a couple of moments, the desired goodness gets into the mouth of the fish. I used to think that cats are the most harmful pets, but after this video, it became clear that cats are God's dandelions. A young family throughout their life together filmed how their beloved pet harms everything around. Is the vase on the shelf? It's not worth it anymore. You want to watch a video on your phone, but the phone is already upside down. Maybe you want to listen to music with headphones while cooking. Ha! You no longer have one earpiece. This green insulent will damage everything in the house. You won't even have a wire left to charge your phone. And I wouldn't start doing repairs either because literally in a second, the corners of the doors will be gnawed. But be that as it may, I think the young couple still love their feathered friend. Write in the comments if you have a parrot or parrots, and tell us about their antics. In this video, I saw myself trying to do something useful, but the cat is very sorry because after such an unfair blow to the face, he is unlikely to want to play sports. This is really an unexpected acquaintance of a woman and a llama. While the first was communicating with her husband, the animal came up from behind and waited for the woman to turn around, after which he spat right in her face. It's good that this situation ended in laughter and not anger towards the animal, because the llama's spit does not always come out of evil. Scientists have found that llamas spit when they're uncomfortable or mark their territory. It's just the way they communicate. Oh, those furry bastards! The girl wanted to calmly ride on the water slide, but her dog didn't agree with this and wanted to push her away earlier than expected. But karma overtook him instantly. After he played a trick on the girl, he immediately went after her. Well, firstly, I want to say that I wouldn't roll down this hill for any money, and I advise the guys to wash it. The video begins with the fact that his dog ran after the owner who was going down the hill, and the person filming himself jumped after it, who caught up with the animal along the way and flew into the pool with it. An unexpected embarrassment happened at the very end of the video. When several men were rolling down the makeshift slide, they were watched by dogs, and one of them turned out to be inattentive and became too low on the oilcloths and thus rolled herself. Just look at this sweet tooth. A small capuchin monkey suddenly flew into the whipped cream room and began to ask the owner to give her a sweet. The girl poured the sweetness directly into the paws of the animal, and he immediately got off, being satisfied. An unexpected friendship between two different animals. The domestic cat made friends with the chickens and now lies with them all day long and licks them. Sometimes in the world of animals, you get an amazing connection. A little puppy wanted to eat something, so he went to the garden. Look how cute he eats it. Again, a sudden friendship between two different representatives of the animal world. Well, I would call this a difficult relationship. While the lazy cat lies and rests, the agile monkey tries to have fun and wants to play with the cat. But as you can see, the fluffy one is not very tuned into games. He constantly meows with displeasure and even rushes at the annoying friend. But the monkey doesn't leave for a second, trying to raise a lazy animal and grabs it both by the tail and by the muzzle. we have the opportunity to watch the trailer for the new part of Kung Fu Panda, and it has a new hero. Now, instead of a panda, we have a brown bear, and his sworn enemy is a mirror. Some forester in the middle of the forest installed a mirror on a tree, and the camera filmed a bear passing by and thought that his reflection was another bear. As we can see, the mirror could not fight for a long time, and the bear triumphantly left. Another fighter with the mirror only at home. The cat saw his reflection in the mirror and apparently he didn't like something very much. He stared at himself for a very long time, arching his back as if he was about to fight, as well as hissing furiously at himself. We didn't see the battle, but I hope no one was hurt behind the scenes. I think it's time to remove the mirrors. If you have animals at home, they don't really like these guys. Of the 3 opponents of mirrors, the dog was the calmest. He just growled indignantly at his reflection and then barked and left. He must have realized that the enemy does not exist. This beaver was rescued from a wildfire in Canada at an early age, and as a result, he never met his parents or learned the art of building dams. Consequently, he tries to build dams in his apartment using materials at hand. In his opinion, for a good dam, you need a few soft toys, a small artificial Christmas tree, a few things of your owners, and a couple of little things. Now water will not be able to flow down the corridor. A new actor is slated for an Oscar. Where is Leonardo DiCaprio? Here, the flying squirrel made a splash on the entire internet. Right during the shooting, this cunning animal approached the broom, knocked it over, and lay flat on the floor as if the broom fell on her and she died. I don't know what the squirrel wanted, either goodies or tenderness and attention from his master, but acting is at the highest level. Write in the comments if this squirrel could compete with famous actors. Don't think that only you can have competitions in sports. This is written by the new water ski racing champion Moknatik. Look how I write here. Get the kids away from the screens. Now there will be a video of an intimate nature, namely a twerk dance of 2 dogs that show the art of dancing. If only cats were as calm during washing, like this marmot. This cutie with a satisfied face stands under the shower and calmly waits to be washed from all sides. And then he gives soap to his chubby belly and the rest of his body. After that, calmly sits down and waits until they wipe it. This is what I understand about water procedures. Compare the 2 birds that appeared in our selection, that green bandit and this cute toucan that makes happy sounds while being stroked. While the girl was working at her laptop, a feathered friend came up and asked to pet him a little. That's what happened to us today. Write in the comments which animal surprised or made you laugh the most. Did you learn anything new about animals today? Share with us in the comments and put likes.